Hello, I wanted to share with you a story called The First Day Jitters. I'm so excited to meet you, whether you're in the Garnet group and coming tomorrow, which is Thursday, or you're in the Gray group and coming on Friday. I'm so excited to meet you and to finally have our first day of school since it's been so long since we've been in school. But the first day brings some jitters. Jitters are those feelings where you feel a little nervous, a little uncomfortable. And that's very, very normal. When you're going into a new situation, you can have those feelings. And you probably especially have them this year because of not being in school since March. So I wanted to share this story with you called The First Day Jitters by Julie Danberg. And it's illustrated by Judy Love. "Sarah, dear, time to get out of bed," Mr. Hartwell said, poking his head through the bedroom doorway. "You don't want to miss the first day at your new school, do you?" "I'm not going," said Sarah, and pulled the covers over her head. "Of course you're going, honey," said Mr. Hartwell as he walked over to the window and snapped up the shade. The dog was even helping. Cat's not. "No, I'm not. I don't want to start over again. I hate my new school," Sarah said. She tunneled down to the end of her bed. "I hope that you won't do that tomorrow morning or Friday morning when Mom and Dad try to wake you up. I hope you're excited to come and see your new classroom this year." "How can you hate your new school, sweetheart?" Mr. Hartwell chuckled. "You've never been there before. Don't worry, you liked your other school. You'll like this one. Besides, just think of all the new friends you'll meet." "That's just it. I don't know anybody, and it will be hard, and I just hate it. That's all." "I'm sure that you'll know somebody in our class. Maybe it'll be a friend from kindergarten. Maybe it'll be a friend from first grade. Maybe it's somebody from the bus, your neighborhood, dance or baseball, or hockey, or gymnastics, or cheerleading, or any sport you've played. Hopefully, there'll be at least one familiar face of somebody that you'll know in our class." "What will everyone think if you aren't there? We told them you were coming." "Hopefully, we won't have to send out the police and the search dog if you don't come on your first day." "They will think that I am lucky, and they will wish they were at home in bed, just like me." Mr. Hartwell sighed. "Sarah Jane Hartwell, I'm not playing this silly game 1 second longer. I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. She must be in big trouble because Mr. Hartwell used her first name, her middle name, and her last name. Sarah tumbled out of bed. She stumbled into the bathroom. She fumbled into her clothes. "My head hurts," she moaned as she trudged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. They walked to the car. Sarah's hands were cold and clammy. They drove down the street. She couldn't breathe. Her hands are clammy, which means they're a little sweaty because she's still feeling really, really nervous about her first day at her new school, having the jitters. And then they were there. "I feel sick," said Sarah weakly. "Nonsense," said Mr. Hartwell. "You'll love your new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your principal, Mrs. Burton." Sarah slumped down in her seat. "Oh, Sarah," Mrs. Burton gushed, peeking into the car. "There you are. Come in. Come on, I'll show you where to go." She led Sarah into the building and walked quickly through the crowded hallways. "Don't worry, everyone is nervous the first day," she said over her shoulder as Sarah rushed to keep up. When they got to the classroom, most of the children were already in their seats. The class looked up as Mrs. Burton cleared her throat. Class, attention please," said Mrs. Burton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, "Class, I would like you to meet your new teacher, Mrs. Sarah Jane Hartwell." Did you know, as I was reading the story, that all along that this was Sarah Jane, the teacher? Were you thinking it was a student? Was that a surprise ending to you that it was really the teacher and not a student? I wanted to share this with you because I know that every year, even though I've been a teacher for 20 years, every year I get nervous and I have jitters about meeting you guys and how our first day and how our year is going to go. So it's completely normal that you are feeling nervous coming into your first day of second grade. But I know and I hope that you're also excited. I'm excited to see you tomorrow. And just like in the story, when you get off the bus or when you're dropped off by a family member, there'll be lots and lots of teachers and staff members out there to show you where to go and to help you on the first day. Remember, our classroom is G16, so it's down the gym hallway, and our classroom is going to be about halfway down the hallway past the kindergarten rooms, and our classroom is going to be on the right hand side. I can't wait to meet you, whether you're coming Thursday in the Garnet group or whether you're coming Friday in the Gray group. I'm so excited to meet you. I hope your jitters aren't too bad. I hope your excited feelings are more than your jitter feelings, and I can't wait to meet you and to start our second grade year. See you soon.